Hello, this is Vanessa Salmon, and this is my final video reflection for 762. And I think that the restorative justice practice that I can identify, that I was kind of able to put into practice, was the circle, the idea of the circle, and empathetic communication. And I was kind of able to put this into practice a few weeks ago. My son was having a difficult time at school, and there were a couple other kids involved in some allegations about some inappropriate behavior that was happening at school. And so we talked to him about it, and I helped him use affective statements, and I communicated as empathetically as I could, which were both takeaways from this class. And it came up a second time, and I was clearly communicating with his teacher, and when it came up again, I said, I kind of set up a circle and said, I would like, if this comes up again, to meet with the child or the children who are alleging that this inappropriate behavior is happening and their parents. And I will be there and my husband will be there to support Oliver. And I requested that the teacher and the teacher's assistant also be present and that the school counselor be present as kind of a neutral, just community supporter. And I just said I would like us to just be able to sit in a circle and allow the kids a moment to really communicate clearly about what they perceived to happen and to repair in the best way possible any harm that actually occurred, and to give both students a chance to share their perspective and their story. And they will have people, adults, in the room supporting them, and we will come up with a plan so that students feel safe and protected in that meeting, should this come up again. And it did not happen again. So that circle did not occur, but I think that the whole idea of it was really new. My son attends a school that is not trauma-informed. There are no restorative practices in the school. So I think just intellectualizing that for the teacher and for my son, because I explained it to him as well, was a really powerful and kind of a motivator for some improvement in the classroom and in these relationships that just was able to kind of happen organically after I was able to explain the circle. So that was really fascinating, and I'm really glad that occurred, even though we didn't actually sit in the circle itself, but that the idea was there, and hopefully that idea will be continued being shared at the school where he goes. So my main takeaways from this course, I feel like, are just really direct communication with support. People around us. I think that just doesn't happen in our culture or our society anymore. And it's really powerful to sit and to say to somebody, you caused me harm, and for that person to take responsibility for it. And for them to work collaboratively and in partnership to improve the situation and to reconcile and to begin healing. Those are all huge takeaways that I can put into practice in my work, in my family life. The empathetic communication piece has been a huge one in my marriage and with my boss at work. So those are my big takeaways, and I feel like they will be greatly improved upon in the coming months and years because I will utilize them more, and once I have more practice, I will improve at all of these techniques and at restorative justice as a whole. So that is my example, and those are my takeaways, and thank you so much for this class. The content was amazing. I have it all printed out and highlighted and pencil marked, and I will be returning to it very, very soon, and thanks again. All right, bye-bye.